Well, we are getting ever closer to that big ol' 500, boys.
Holy shit.
How are we going to celebrate the big 500?
Well, we gotta do something.
Well, I mean, you and I are going to go to Fan Expo, so yeah.
Oh, yeah, but that's the following day where we get to meet, Boba Fett and Boba Fett.
I don't know if I want to shed that much money on Boba Fett, but I'm thinking about it.
I feel like just going there to be like, I have no money. Can I just go meet Boba Fett?
We'll see if that works.
Can I just look at him as he passes me by on his way out?
I'll just go, I love you! You're the most badass fucking thing ever, and you only lasted 5 minutes in Attack of the Clones!
Anyway, let's cue the roll call.
Cue that roll call.
Connect. Loading.
Broadcast.
Perfect.
Show running super savant.
Level up.
Bluecaster super Ichi.
Loud and online. Greycaster Robolane.
Researcher of the Tokuverse. Yellowcaster Ultra Guard.
Combining comedy and critique. On air since 2014.
Radio Sentai Castranger.
Welcome to Radio Sentai Castranger, episode 497. I think it's episode superior.
So yeah, Superior. They all look at him, so elegant, so awesome.
Wait, are those the arms on the side?
No, those are like accoutrement. He's lost all arms at this point. Oh, are those tiny arms? I thought they were just like scarves or like ascots or something.
Oh no, he has little arms. He's got little vine arms.
Steven, you cried about snakes the other day.
No.
They don't have arms.
I gotta say, but knowing that he has tiny arms now kind of ruins the Pokemon for
Right?
me.
I have a big body and tiny arms.
Oh boy.
Don't like it.
Well, it's like when Ichi I told Ichi that Magmar's got boobs on his head, so his name's Boober.
Oh, yeah, that's. Wait, I can't tell if someone in the comments is being serious about saying snakes used to have limbs but lost them during evolution. I don't think that's how evolution works. But then again, human evolution states that we're supposed to lose our pinky toe in like a couple thousand years. That is that the human race lives that long.
Cool.
And then if certain sections of the internet are to be believed, we will all eventually carcinerate into crab or whatever the fuck.
Anyways, if you're listening to us for the first time, we're a bunch of clones that get together every week to talk about Kamen Rider, Super Sentai, and a third thing. I'm sorry, we were talking about Boba Fett earlier, so I had to mention clones.
Clones. Can I be the Ben Reilly one where I'm not sure if I am the clone or not?
Voiced by Andy Samberg?
No, not that version.
I like that one. It was funny.
No, it's not funny because it's like, oh, sweet, Ben Reilly's finally in a movie, and they make him brooding and emotion.
Yeah,
guys,
because he knows he's a fake.
I'm the one that's the clone of a clone of a clone, so the original source DNA is kind of muddying in the water, and the quality is just dropped, and it's just a mess.
I'm just the clone that's just happy to be here.
Well, he wrote me. I gotta say, I love how Invincible did the cloning thing with the two guy with I can't remember his name. The blue guy. How he always has a clone of himself, but due to like how they have the memory thing, the Molar twins, yeah. Neither of them know which one is the original and which one's a clone.
Oh, so
and I like
twice.
that a lot.
So twice. Yeah.
All right. Well, our topics.
My Hero Academia's ending.
I'm excited.
About time.
And I'll just say, from what I've heard early, apparently people are not fond of the ending.
That's what I'm hearing, but so far I have managed to avoid being spoiled on what actually happens, and I'd like it to stay that way. Thank you.
Oh no, I want to look up the ending shot right now. I don't care.
Fucking hell.
No,
anyway,
it's not subbed.
This week we're here to talk about Gotchard episode 46, Boonboomger episode 22, and our feature topic for the week is the Gotchard Hyper Battle video.
Hell yeah.
I'll just say this now because I've said it before about other hyper battle videos. it's so bad when you're watching the show and then you go into the hyper battle videos and it's like, why are they still making these on DVDs? It looks so
cheap.
like
it's cheap.
I know it's cheap, but like the quality just takes a dive.
I'll save my comments for when we get to that. But speaking of Gotchard, we have some news.
News mode.
On the SH Figure Arts front, they just announced Kamen Rider Fire Gotchard, the form we all forgot about.
I didn't forget about it.
I wish I could forget about it.
He used it recently.
I would like to forget about it.
What? I like it. You know what I'm sad about? I'm sad this doesn't come with like an effect part where he has like the chains to like hold him down before he like.
That would have made this amazing if it came with the chains.
No, you know what? If I know SHF upgrade, they'll do it.
Like
they'll
an effect part booster set. I can see that. I don't know if they bother for this figure though.
You'd be surprised.
Hey, remember when Time Machine Nations used to make a figure art of like almost every form?
No, because I've been begging for Laser X forever.
Oh, hey, at least you got Laser Level 3.
Yeah, which means they have no excuse to not do it.
I love I basically have gotten every figure art I've wanted. I got Zenkaiser Black, Build Hazard, Metal Build, me and Gar getting Gridman.
Well, look at you, la-di-da, getting everything you ever wanted.
I mean, not everything I ever want.
Sorry, go ahead.
I just want to say, I recently opened up my SH Monster to Godzilla finally after it being in the box for like months. The tail's a bit loose. It feels a bit...
Wait, which Godzilla?
Feels a bit loose. 1991.
Hey, Sam.
So the Ghidorah one. Where's a good photo? Here's a photo of it.
7. I don't think those are the lyrics. I think that part goes watch out your fire.
I'm in the song.
Oh, we also finished.
Yo, it was until the end.
Super 1.
Super 1.
Super 1.
One might even refer to it as Super Ichi.
He's my favorite show writer.
That was a coincidence I did not plan for.
Plays at Comic-Con.
Plays are showing up at Comic-Con.
Ultraman's playing Dr. Doom.
No, that's Robert Downey Jr. Woo! That's awesome. I can't wait.
More like Robert Downey Doomer. That sounded better in my head. Moving on.
Doomer Jr. This figure art is, of course, premium Bandai, of course.
Yeah, no shit.
9350 yen February release.
February already passed.
I won't get
February of next year, you goober.
I won't get this figure art, but I do like Fire Gotchard. I think it's cool. I like the boosts on his back. They're awesome.
Do
you think he could fly?
I mean, all he has to do is lean back and just fire his engine upwards.
Honestly, I know this is supposed to be like his version of like what Daybreak, like Gotchard Daybreak's supposed to have. I would love to see this form in Daybreak, like Gotchard Daybreak colors.
Oh, Fire Gotchard Daybreak?
Yeah, that'd be sick.
You know what? If we get a Daybreak figure art,
they will.
I'm shocked they haven't already. I would buy that if they put that out.
I would buy it. I think that might be my favorite suit in the show.
Yeah, right? Like, I haven't bought anything else Gotchard related figure arts wise, but if they did Daybreak, I might buy it.
My favorite's Legend, so.
Yeah, alright. Moving on. Speaking of Gotchard Daybreak, they announced the DX Gotchard Driver Daybreak version, aka a slightly color changed reskin of the Gotchard Driver.
Oh. The fucking argument me and Ichi were having, I was like, oh, there you go, Ichi, you can get it, like, the belt. He's like, I don't give a shit about the belt. I'm like, but you like Daybreak Gotchard, don't you? He's like, yeah, I like his suit. I don't give a shit about his belt. I'm like, oh.
It's technically just another Gotchard Driver reskin, because we have so fucking many of them in this series.
I know, it's ridiculous.
I love those budgetary constraints nowadays.
Like I said, that's why I'm excited for Gav, because I feel like only Gav's going to use the Henshin belt Gav, because, you know, it's a stomach.
No, watch them retool it somehow.
No, I don't want them to. I want each rider to have a different Henshin device.
So I'm reading through this, and I don't know if this has any unique sounds that the normal Gotchard driver doesn't. Unlike your standard Gotchard driver, this one features a different color scheme. Ooh.
I think it'll have audio clips, maybe?
I'm just reading. You can also insert the included EX Rare Gold Foil Shining Hopper One and Shining Steamliner to get Gotchard Shining Daybreak. That's going to be in the movie. Recognize the rest of the Ride Chemy trading cards. Comes with 2 special cards, which will be revealed at a later date. Ooh. Premium Bandai Web exclusive 8,800 yen December release, just in time for Christmas!
For Christmas.
Yeah, I was gonna say anyone who's halfway skilled at painting could have made one of these on their own.
Honestly, I was thinking about a custom morpher today. I was gonna have it be...
Shop the suit blue.
It's gonna be a Dino Thunder morpher, but it's gonna be in, like, I'm thinking of getting like a 3D printed version of Godzilla's face on it.
Ooh, that a Godzilla themed Abba Ranger would be rad.
Because I was just thinking of it, I'm like, oh, I kind of want to do something cool about that. And I was like, Jew Ranger maybe? I'm like, nah, that's too easy. Dino Thunder turned 20 this year. That would be dope. Dino Thunder Godzilla Ranger.
Abarezilla.
Gozy Ranger? Abarezilla.
Yeah. Because you have Abarekilla, you have Abarezilla.
Yeah, and like you know how like they have like the spike forms, like he would have it on his
Super
back
Dino
too,
mode.
Like, yeah, for like Super Dino mode, it would look like his dorsal plates on the back.
Yeah.
Oh, so I was thinking about this recently. It might just be me, but I was like looking at like this picture of Kamen Rider Valen, because like it's like a post of his like figure that's not done. And I was looking at his Henshin device, like his changer. Do you know what I think it's supposed to be? I think it's supposed to be one of those like, yeah, one of those like mixers, and like it's like for mixing chocolate. Chocolate bowl. So I think he literally uses a fucking a mixer.
Oh, get ready for Gordon Ramsay quotes all year.
I kind of hope that's actually it.
I don't know if I said this on the show last week, but it would be I was talking about this with someone about like if there was a driver that was like a mixer, and it would be so fucking funny because the standby chime would be, "Will it blend? Will it blend? Will it blend?"
But yeah, so it makes sense. The chocolate themed rider would like he'd use the chocolate gun, but then his changers also like yeah, because it kind of looks like a mixer. So I think like if it spins and stuff, that's gonna be a mixer. I think.
Oh, I think
that'd be cool.
You spin it, and it's like a Gatling gun.
Yeah.
You know, it's a food themed rider. Gaim was 10 years ago. I have a feeling we might see some sort of Gaim Gav collab.
For sure.
Oh, that'd be sick. Yo,
they have to do that in some capacity.
Come on.
Maybe like how they did the Ghost Saber crossover, just like a little mini thing on the app. And like Gav can have like the Gaim gummy. And it lets him summon like the Dai Maru.
You can team up with Michi, because they're both purple.
Oh boy.
Oh, yeah. The purple boys.
Yeah, because Ryugen hasn't done anything in a while, so. No!
Yeah, let's get G back.
No!
We know the suit's intact.
Let's get the triple G special. Gav, Gaim, and G.
Can't believe they put him in that fucking Zio movie. I was like, no, he's official now. God damn it.
Yeah.
I mean, if Akime Ranger can.
Don't get me wrong. I like the G special. It was great. It was well done for just being like for being like a game show challenge. But like, I don't know. I just don't like the G.
That should have been the 100th in Joku Seiho Kamen Rider G figure art.
If you made a figure art of G, I'd be like, okay, that's well deserved.
And you know what? I would buy it. I would buy the crap out of it.
Yep.
Hell, Decade showed up in it and was just even recognized him as a rider. So I was like, okay.
That's actually Decade's first appearance.
Oh, was it? Wow.
Yeah.
Huh.
All right, moving on. More Daybreak news. The Daybreak
Whoa.
Gotcha file and Daybreak Chemy card set.
So literally, they're releasing all of Gotchard Daybreak's fucking cards in one set.
The set comes with 101 Daybreak Chemy cards, all of which are ultra rare, red foil, and it includes a blank one. Oh my god.
You know what? I want to see fucking Daybreak Gotchard use his version of the sun card.
Oh god.
Because it's just like
a fucking supernova
of the sun. Yeah. It's a more like supernova of the sun.
Ooh. 19,800 yen.
Oh yeah.
$200 for all those cards? Ugh.
Actually, that's not too bad. Think of it. You buy a booster box for like $50, and that's at random.
Yeah.
It's basically $2 a card.
Yeah.
That's not too bad, especially when it comes with a binder as well.
Yeah.
And actually, you know what? Looking at the cards, nope, they are toy accurate.
Well, yeah.
Well, yeah, I would hope so.
Well, no, they're not like show accurate. They're like toy accurate because you can.
They're meant to use them with the Gotchard drivers.
Calling it now though. That's what they're gonna do after the show. Premium Bandai Chemy card collection set.
Oh,
it's
absolutely.
gonna be like this, but the cards are gonna be all like show accurate. None of the numbering. You know, I'm surprised they still haven't done it yet. The foil cards, where like, you move the card and it looks like the Chemy is moving on the card.
That would be neat. That would actually be really interesting if it had like animation on it.
Oh, what's this multi-cent? Say,
it's Gotchard Daybreak using Valvarad's forms, I think. Or no, it's different Daybreak forms.
Oh, Venom Bake, let's go. Or Venom Mariner. That's awesome.
That's cool.
Hell yeah. Good shit.
So Kitty
All
Shovel.
these cards look like they're on fire.
That's the idea.
Oh my god. Wrestler G. The G looks like the Soviet logo.
Oh. So yeah. Premium Bandai web exclusive 19,800 yen releasing in November.
Hell yeah.
Very cool.
And pre-orders are over August 29th.
Pre-orders end with the summer month.
So if you want this, you better get your ass on it.
Sweet now.
I'm tempted. I'm kind of tempted by this.
Damn. Well, you might as well get the belt while you're at it.
Well, that's what I'm thinking. Because like, if you know what, no, I'll wait until the movie comes out. I'll watch it, and if I like Daybreak more, then I'll hunt down this set.
And then you know what you need to do to complete it? Get an eye patch. Complete the look.
No, I'll just throw in Ultraman Zero figure art with it, so people don't, so that people can get it.
I will.
All right. And our last news story of the week from Kamen Rider Geats, we have the announcement of SH Figuarts Kamen Rider Nago Fever Beat form.
God damn. Yo, she even comes with the dual guitars? Hell yeah.
Oh yeah.
Sweet.
That's
okay,
cool.
so now they gotta do, I think the only one they have left to do is Tycoon Ninja Fever.
Fever Ninja, but yeah.
Yeah, Fever Ninja.
Yeah, Fever Ninja, I think it's the last one.
Ninja.
And which, you know what, it was pretty smart of Tamashii Nations to do this with their figure arts for Geats.
Yeah.
That way it's like, there, you have the bottom legs for all the forms. Still sucks that Nago is the only female mold figure, so
yeah.
I'm waiting until they eventually hopefully do a figure art of Buffa Jamato, because I would buy that, get whatever figure comes with like the zombie legs, and then make Buffa Jamato zombie.
You would have to get Buffa Zombie Fever Zombie.
Okay. Oh, cool. The best Buffa then.
I'm sure I've said this before, but I'm kind of sad that Nago never went fantasy beat form. You know what I mean? Like combine her two single slot.
I'm just sad she didn't get like her own double buckle.
That too.
Form. Yeah, that was a shame.
You know, I feel like they'll probably do Fantasy Nago eventually, and then you can buy both of these figure arts to create the Fantasy.
Yeah.
Fantasy form.
Yeah. She is the only main rider to remain pantsless. Technically, I guess.
It's so weird because like Geats has like so many good suits. Like Command is my favorite, but I love all the riders' forms when they're using their buckle on the legs instead of the torso. So like I just like them having like the empty torso and then just like these like decked out legs.
No,
I love it. It's so good.
Didn't they release like a set with all the heads for the riders?
I think so.
Yeah, they did like an entry rider set where like you can recreate all the like riders in their entry forms.
Yeah.
But I have my custom Japan Magnum form, and I love him. He's still on my desk.
All right, so Premium Bandai Web exclusive 9350 yen January 2025 release.
Hell yeah, 7. Thank you.
Oh, okay. So you can get Nago Beat form in January. Or Fever Beat, and then in February you can get Fire Gotchard. I wonder who will be coming out in March.
I wonder if they'll do Geats 9, and then that'll pave the way for Cross Geats.
Cross Geats and Dooms Geats.
Yeah, I mean, I'd get Dooms Geats because Dooms Geats is just fucking. Mwah.
I wanna like Cross Geats, but the guy who is Cross Geats is just such a fucking asshole that it ruins the suit.
No, he's such a dick, but like God, he's such a cool form.
You know what? I think after recording, I am gonna finally watch that Geats summer movie.
It was fun.
It was good.
It was a cool movie. Yeah, Geats Oneness was fucking awesome.
All right, well, let's get into Gotchard.
Hell yeah. Holy fucking shit!
And thus, existence of chemies and monsters and alchemy is exposed to the world.
Okay, no, we need to start with this first. So, got a bit more into Garion's character here, and I'm just kind of like
the character.
All right.
Okay, I think I see what's happening. They're clearly trying to posit Atropos and Garion as like a dark analog parallel to Rinne and her father.
Yeah, it's so like what I've guessed from this is that he saw Fuga with Rinne, and he was like, "Aw, they're such a lovely like father-daughter like duo. I want that." It is super creepy. That's why.
Oh, it's absolutely creepy.
He puts her in like a little like a dress that resembles the one Rinne had on when she was a little girl, and he like puts her on his lap, starts reading her like a book, and I'm like, what the fuck's happening here?
Okay, Houtaro in our Discord just mentioned something that I did read earlier this week, but I wasn't sure if I was going to bring up on the show or not. So you know how Lachesis was discovering the human she was copied from? Which brings up the question of who the other two were copied from. And apparently, according to the blog, they recently revealed that Atropos is copied from Rinne. Which makes their relationship, this entire show, makes so much more sense.
Wait, so in a way I'm sort of right then.
Oh yeah.
There is like a homunculi like Rinne made from alchemy.
Yep.
Oh my god!
That's terrifying.
Why is it we're almost done this show and this show has finally started to fucking cook?
Because this is how Hasegawa writes.
Why has it been like 30-something episodes of just and now we're in the end game and now it's actually getting really interesting?
Because this is how Hasegawa writes.
God damn it!
Remember Dyna Lane?
30 weeks of cocaine followed by waking up and realizing they have a job to do.
The job needed to be done yesterday.
No, because Gotchard's interesting now. And I'm like, oh, but it's almost over, so like why the fuck do I care?
Because it's It's not about the destination. It's the journey that the characters went on.
Well, the journey sucked
to get to this point.
I just want my stomach belt and my chocolate gun.
I can't believe that that's a sentence I have to listen to and accept as fact. What the fuck is happening to this genre?
I want to be sedated by the belt.
See, I know you don't want to hear this, but I kind of like I know you want Gab to have like a really because of how silly it is, it's gonna have like a really serious story, but like I kind of want to just go like Dawn Brothers level of fucking mischief. Just Rider Dawn Brothers.
No, you know what I really want from Gav, even though I know it's not gonna happen. Teotaka Taguchi to do a Kamen Rider show.
Ooh, that'd be neat.
I want Mr. Ultraman to write a Kamen Rider show.
Oh fuck, man!
And the fact that the main character is an alien, it's going in that direction.
Yeah, with a rider belt for a stomach. God damn. Anyways, so Atropos is a fucking alchemy clone of Rinne. That's holy shit.
That makes so much sense.
God damn.
Then her new spanner became a douche.
No wonder Atropos is so fucking emotionalist, because it's just like Rinne.
Yeah. So the public is panicking because they remember that they've been terrorized by fucking chemies and amalgams for the past year. And I think my least favorite part of it was the fact that people are starting to remember Zukumpire existed.
Oh, that was amazing when these group of like girls were just like, oh, Zukumpire! Oh my god!
And then a bunch of fucking Yakuza thugs corner Houtaro and Rinne wanting Chemy so that they can do crimes, and Houtaro proceeds to shove them all off the bridge. Holy shit.
Oh yeah, and then they just proceed to like beat the shit out of them.
How about you guys make a bridge and jump off it?
We watched a fucking high schooler take on 3 adult Yakuza thugs and proceeded to kick their asses off of this bridge.
Oh, he's going to jail.
Jesus Christ.
Wait, no, he's a minor. Self-defense.
It was self-defense.
And they're part of Yakuza.
Not only that though, but we got the return of Best Malgam.
Fucking fist face Golem Goriki the Gorilla Malgam.
Baby face.
I love that later in the episode he's just standing around a random city block screaming, "Show yourself, baby face!" And I just imagine the general public around him going, "Who are you talking about?"
Oh man, but yeah, we got the Gorilla Amalgam back, fist face. I was so happy because.
Oh look, it's Japanese you.
I'm gonna call you baby man,
baby face.
Just the flashback to fucking Riki from Kiba. Baby face.
Oh, coffee.
Oh.
Also, we found out something interesting about Nichigan. So apparently, if not all the chemies are together at once, he can't do shit. So that's interesting.
But what the hell with the ones that belong to Majade and Valvarad, though?
That's also very true. I feel like there are some loopholes in this writing.
Do we have to decide that Gaelia holding the Venom Daki card is one of our allies? That way she's counted in the circle, and then his abilities reactivate?
Yeah, don't think too hard on this.
There's 4 episodes left. Just don't worry about it.
Exactly. Like I'm like, fuck, man. The show's starting to cook, and like, it's just
the show's starting to cook.
It's starting to cook, and some cracks are starting to show.
Lane, that's the next season. The next season's gonna cook.
No, for real. Yeah, we're gonna be snacking on Gab all year.
Didn't Nichigan work fine against the Hopper Amalgam? Did they spawn brothers when they were fighting the Hopper Amalgam? It's been fucking long enough that I don't remember.
Star's been cooking since episode 1. I mean, sure.
Yeah, poorly. That's literally the bit.
Yeah, he's been trying to find his gotcha all fucking show.
So
Where's
yeah,
his dad?
His dad is still not dealt with. This whole fucking show.
That's never gonna be explained. Never.
Like Deku's dad.
No,
you saw that skit, Gar. All Might is his dad now.
No, I think I was talking to like Gar or someone about it. I was like, where the fuck's Deku's dad? And it's like, oh, he's been overseas like on business this whole time. And I'm like, what?
He's at a farm upstate.
Yeah, that's what the creator said. He works internationally. That's why we've never seen him.
So, but Japan's now under attack by fucking all these villains, and he doesn't think, oh, maybe I should go see if my family's okay.
Nah, they're all right.
Especially since the Houtaro's face, along with the other alchemy students and teachers, was fucking outed on this public announcement.
Oh, I'm sorry. I fucking despise people like this.
Oh, you don't like Tachan, the influencer?
I want to punch that dude in the face.
These guys are like the scum of the earth to me.
They just showed up with a bunch of nerds with phones on selfie sticks and invaded the alchemy base. How the fuck did they get in there?
This guy's basically... No, this guy's basically TMZ or Drama Alert.
Yeah!
That's it. That's what this guy is.
But like we said, the show's starting to show a few cracks. It's like... Wait, that doesn't make sense. Hasagawa, I'm sorry, I had to write the movie while also trying to figure this out. Guys, can I go home? I'm not used to writing 50 episodes anymore.
Yeah, like I said, Houtaro, how the fuck did these normal people get inside the alchemically hidden secret base school?
Yeah, that doesn't make sense, does it?
There's a traitor among the alchemists. Spanner let them in.
No, I've got it. Okay, so I was going to talk about this a little later, but at the end of the episode, Spanner shows up with a bunch of random fucking alchemist nerds that I've never seen before, and I'm like, where the fuck did these nerds come from? I bet you one of them watches Tachan and slipped in a way for them to get in.
Yeah, oh, fuck. So, yeah,
I love how Spanner has legit had nothing to do, so therefore he has now become a douche.
Yeah, now finally, like we've been complaining this whole series. Oh man, Spanner, like ever since he became a rider, he's been doing nothing but like fighting, getting his ass kicked and shit like that. I call it Necrom syndrome. Now we're almost done this show, and now he's finally actually getting interesting, and I'm interested to see. But no, the show's almost fucking
I'll be
done.
the endgame villain.
Maybe that'd be kind of cool. Not gonna lie.
Next episode is him, Gotchard, and Valvarad fighting, so we'll see where that goes.
Like no, you know what they're trying to do here? They're trying to copy what they did, what the end of Gaim did, where they were having like Gaim versus Baron, but it's going to be nowhere near as close as epic as it was in Gaim.
Oh yeah, because in Gaim it sort of they parallel each other. Of like. You know,
they were rivals the whole show.
Yeah, they were rivals the whole show. But also, I'm sorry, I'm thinking about Gaim again. Gaim's just Gaim deserves being the Criterion.
Whereas Gotchard and Valvarad just kind of tolerated each other the wall show. They interacted as little as fucking possible.
I mean, that is the thing, though. Spanner the whole show has just always been like, Chemy shouldn't coexist with humans. They're tools, nothing more.
I will say his uniform that he busted out in the end. I like that.
Oh yeah, Dark Spanner. I love it. And he's like owning his dark flame now, and I'm like, ooh.
Yeah.
But no, I'm sorry. Just Spanner being like, oh, bring all the Chemy so that we can destroy them. It's like you're being such a fucking hypocrite, Spanner, because you turn into a Kamen Rider with the powers of the Chemies.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he's not friends with the Chemies. He uses them as tools.
I think the line of thought is, I don't need them. I'll use the power of the Black Flame and fight without the Chemies.
Oh yeah. Get rid of that suit of armor that helps you in defense, not really in the offensive stuff, but more in the defense.
I mean,
this is the kind of butthurt you get when you don't get any more forms.
Ooh, hear me out. So you know how we all know now that like people who were amalgams before can just turn into amalgams again?
Oh, he's gonna turn into the wheel amalgam.
Yeah, the Mad Wheel amalgam.
Oh, I can see them doing that.
Yeah, you can definitely do that.
Also, I guess with El Dorado still here, it means the summer movie hasn't taken place yet.
Oh yeah, like we see like the female one like plotting and shit like that.
Yeah,
and then you see kind of like hiding, going like he has No face, but you could tell that he's not okay with what's happening right now.
Gigas is just hanging out doing nothing in the background.
In this weird cube room, which is totally not green screen, guys.
Yep.
Also,
sorry,
go ahead.
You first.
Did Spanner always have a fucking normal motorcycle?
Yeah.
I don't remember, but all right.
He always showed, I heard a motorcycle. I'm like, what? Gold Dash? I'm like, oh, no, it's just a regular bike. No,
if there's any Chemy you're going to use as a tool, it's Gold Dash.
Excuse me. Where was I going with this? Right. The composite shot of her sitting on the lamppost was pretty neat. I like that.
Oh yeah, that was fun.
Instead of playing the suit actor in danger of sitting up there, just add in.
I'm also super curious what that rune is that she put on Majade's hand.
Wind tunnel.
Wind tunnel.
But yeah, so we get this one.
Spared slightly evil. That's awesome.
It was interesting that we got to see Platinum Gotchard show up, and then as Platinum use the Nijigun cards as a way to like fix people.
Yeah, he like found a loophole because he's like he couldn't use Turn to Rainbow Gotchard, so he's like, okay, I'll just use the Nijigun cards in Platinum Gotchard to keep using his abilities, and I'm like, that's actually pretty smart.
I like that Jade used her other form in this episode as well.
Yeah, Moon Cerberus is good.
Yeah,
I like that form so much. If there's a figure of that, I'd buy it.
Yeah.
Pretty
cool.
I
just wish she had more than just the two, but at least she has forms where Spanner just has attachments.
Oh, don't worry, everyone. She'll get a new form in the V Cinema, and we'll get a premium Bandai toy for it.
Probably.
We'll get press photos for it. It'll be in the trailers, and she'll probably use it for like 20 seconds.
Yeah.
Hi, Valkyrie.
No, and that's what sucks too. Majade's supposed to be the secondary rider, so it's like, come on, give her like a final.
They're trying a little harder with the female importance this season. I'll grant them that, but it's not quite up to the standards of the males. But yeah, so the episode ends with Spanner and a bunch of, I assume, fellow alchemist nerds declaring that the alliance is dismantled and he's going to gather and destroy all the chemies. And next week will be Gotchard versus Valverad.
Imagine they just like his alchemist like buddies he has, they all just become like fucking Valverads. That'd be awesome. He just has like, it's like Kamen Rider Valverad with like an army of Valverads.
Valverad troopers.
Yeah.
Valverad Sentai.
Yeah, that'd be fucking dope.
Speaking of which, Valverad ends up going home? Question mark.
Well, yeah, he goes back to like
Kyoka's lab.
Like, Kyoka's lab, and then it got fucked up, and Kyoka was injured, and that was like.
He almost got his head chopped off.
Well, that was like the final nail in the coffin for Spanner, being like, "Nah, all right, I'm sick of this shit."
Sicky shit.
I am so fucking done.
Well, yeah, they attacked his home and the person he cares about. So
you attacked my not mom.
You attacked my not love interest.
Yeah, that was the last straw. Oh, I get it.
All right, so next episode, Gotchard versus Valverad. We'll see what happens on the other end of that fight.
Yeah.
Watch it all be a giant cop-out.
I could see it.
I'll be impressed if this arc of Spanner being a villain lasts more than one more episode.
Well, we know Valverad's in the summer movie, so we know that he doesn't die in this fight.
Houtaro's gonna really get to him and just be like, "No, you can't be your friends," and he'll be like, "My God, you're right."
but the Chemies treat me as a friend, and therefore you're my friend. And Bakugo, I mean Valverad, I mean Spanner.
The Chemies.
Damn, now I need to catch up on My Hero.
Like the Mock Wheel and Dione, like fucking cards like come out, and they're like trying
what
to talk
the fuck,
to Spanner.
Bro?
Spanner just like rips them, just like fuck you guys.
Just full on Kaibas them.
Yeah.
No, he rips them. They come out free and they just start kicking his ass.
They kill Spanner.
Like they just beat the shit out of him. And it's like, look at me. You're my Chemy now.
I'm the Chemy.
What? They seal him away, the Chemy card?
Yo, Spanner Chemy card? Hell yeah.
I don't know. This has no relevance to anything we're talking about, but the way you guys were just saying the way you were saying that, Gar, I have to get this out of my brain. My Chemy-cal romance.
That's the name of the episode.
My Chemy-cal romance.
That's the name of the episode.
How have we not made that joke already?
I have no idea.
I feel like
we don't listen to fucking the early 2000s demo bands.
Well, actually, I do. I listen to them every day at work. I have heard "Gifted but Twisted" like almost every day this week.
I like that. I like that song by I think it's like by Blink 182, like the "Missed You" song. Where it's like, "Where are you? And I'm so sorry."
All right, we've already talked about this too long. Moving on.
Boom boom change. Why does the show keep continuing to know what I like?
What the actual fuck? Last episode, we were joking about like, oh, if Boon Red gets his 119 form, then the others should get super forms based on different jobs that they fantasize about being about. Black should get a police themed super form, and Blue should get a spy themed super form. And then that happened, kind of, in this episode.
So,
Holy shit!
Like Joe asks Boondario for like a power up, and he's like, "Yeah, it could be like Boon Black 110," and then he gets like this cool ass like police form with like a riot shield and shit. And I was like
it's like a Deca Ranger SWAT form.
Yeah, and then fucking Shashiro goes like, "Yeah, I could be like Boon Blue 007," and then it literally does the James Bond like gun barrel scene where he like walks down. He even does like the Sean Connery James Bond like little hop to the right and like does the gun barrel shoot, and I'm just sitting there like, excuse me.
to quote Peter B. Parker, is he allowed to say that? Like legally?
Like to those who don't know, like I'm a big James Bond fan. Like I've loved James Bond ever since I was a little kid. So seeing that reference in a Super Sentai, that was not on my bingo card. So I'm just like, I've been waiting for an excuse to use that. I fucking love it. It's like fucking holy shit.
The name's Boon. James Boon.
James Boon.
And the fucking white ass spy suit he had was so good.
Oh, it's so good.
No, not James. Name's Boon. Boon.
God damn.
And now I want them to be actually real. Like I love like Joe's still like begging Boondario. He's like, "So are you gonna make it?" And he's like 1-1, 110, 110. And then he just goes like 1-1.
413.
Yeah.
413.
He's like, that's
413.
He's like, that's nice, Joe. And I'm like, no, Boondario, you're gonna make Joe his super form right the fuck now.
I'm kind of sad that it was only those two. I was hoping they would all imagine their own super forms. We didn't get one for Mira or Genba or Sakito.
Mira's would be fucking hilarious.
It would just be her on a bicycle.
I don't know.
Mira's super form would be like, I have the powers of everyone's powers because of how she has different jobs every time we see her.
All right, Cartman.
Mira's super form would be whatever fucking job she's working at this very moment.
Hers would be like Boon Pink 311 because that's the number you dial when you're trying to get a hold of city services for whatever town you live in.
But
and she's just armed to the T with like different weapons.
Boonboomger just keeps continuing to cook, and I fucking love it. I love this show so much.
So anyway, the episode opens with Taya and his mentor, and he's like, "Holy shit, you're Boon Red! Would you deliver these fireworks to my nephew?"
so you can blow him up like you blew up the hospital with the doll.
Make my nephew go Bakuage!
I forgot we made the joke about the kid.
Oh yeah, just like him delivering the doll, he leaves the hospital and he just cut to an explosion from the hospital. The best shit ever.
Cue Heath Ledger walking away.
Oh Christ! Yeah, so like he looks over like a picture of his his mentor with his nephew, and he's just like, "No, yeah, it's been so long since I've seen him." So grown up now.
Did anyone else watching this kid Senji throughout this episode get the vibe that this kid won a contest to be here?
Yeah, his acting wasn't the best.
He's reading cue cards off the side.
He was kind of phoning it in a bit.
He either won a contest or he's the actor's actual nephew.
I want to personally think just there was one line in the episode I thought was hilarious. Like I took a context, but Ty is like, "You can walk up the mountain, right?" I'm like, "Yeah, that kid is pretty fat."
Oh, Jesus Christ!
The tent Kurumaju, another banger design, gotta say.
It's so fucking stupid. Just like, oh, okay, just. All right, what's your power? I can turn people into tents. Like, you turn them into tents? No, they get stuck in tents. Like,
drop a tent on their head and then they're stuck with their face sticking out of it.
And it... what's the Six Ranger's name again?
Sakito.
Yeah, Sakito. He pops up. It's like, were you in a tent? Yeah, I can easily get out of a tent. It's like...
It's a fucking tent.
No, what was funny was he got stuck in a tent, and then like Bune Diesel was just like, "Oh, I'll take care of this." Also ends up in a tent. So just like,
sorry.
And he's like, "I know." I was like, "I'm sorry."
That's what I didn't like about that monster. It's like, okay, he first shows off that he has to like create the energon tent,
the enter tent
in the enter tent, and it has to land on the person for it to work.
Yep.
But then they immediately say, "Fuck that," and it says, "Oh, I look at you, and now you're immediately in a tent." It's like,
you leveled up, I guess. What are the rules?
Where are the rules?
What are the rules?
You know what I just realized with this like Boom Black and Boom Blue forums that they did? This is exactly the same shit they did in Kira Major when they fucking teased Kira Gold.
I'm still so pissed that never really happened. That form is so good.
I know, I'm so pissed too.
I just realized Majade's fighting form, the white and blue.
Moon Server.
That's why I wanted. Yeah, Moon Server.
Moon Server.
That's why I wanted for Kirame Crystal.
That'd be cool.
Like that
for,
color
like, for
scheme.
Mabushina? Like if Mabushina had like a form?
Well, no, like King Oradan coming back as a ranger form. Yeah.
God, this fucking stupid Pope hat. Anyways, I like the 10 monster. He was cool. I liked his face. It was like,
he had a cool design.
Yep.
Yeah.
I like that his eyes lit up too, and it's like you can see his eyes behind the grate,
the netting.
I call this the campfire song.
So we get to see Boon Red 119 stock henshin for the first time, which is pretty cool.
It's just so good. Like I got to see more of like the details on the helmet, like Ichi was talking about last week, how it looks supposed to look like a firefighter's helmet. I fucking love it.
I will say what I noted, and it was so funny to me, was like watching the stock henshin, there's that bit where they spin around the suit as it's forming, but they don't form the firefighter helmet until it's done turning and faces forward so that you can see it the least amount. It makes me wonder if someone who was directing that sequence also hated the helmet. Yes, this week did also feature children almost burning to death.
That's not new to Super Sentai.
No, but it's new to Boonboomger.
Oh, we did get a sick Go-Go 5 reference though.
Oh
Yes.
yeah, him jumping in. There were several
actual firefighting.
Yeah.
Like him jumping through the flame, which I remembered Zenkaider also did that with Juran.
Hell yeah.
And the ladder shot. It was I want to say it's not a direct callback, but it might be a reference to Go-Go 5's second episode, where they had to go into the building to rescue people.
Yeah, the ladder fists, the ladder arms.
You first, Ichi.
Just before we get too much into the rescue part of the episode, did anyone else but me notice that the first thing Boon Red did after going into his super form was immediately run right up to the monster and shoot it point blank in the dick?
Yeah, sure,
Carter Grayson. He went to the Carter Grayson teaching of being a ranger. I have a gun. Gun first.
So there you go. He's channeling Go Red every time he fucking uses that form. That's awesome.
And then we also have Cannonborg debut a new device, the Big Screw, which is the fucking screw from You Don't Know Jack, except you put it in the heads of the mooks and they grow big.
Like, I gotta say, as much as I love Boonboomger and stuff like that, down with Cannonborg. Bring back Mad Rex.
Or give us someone new. Cannonborg's boring now.
Cannonborg's boring.
Cannon boring.
Honestly, Cannonborg should have died when Boon Violet officially joined the team.
Or you know what? You know what? What would have made Cannonborg more interesting too, like especially him sticking around, is if they didn't kill Mad Rex and they just
had them work together.
Had them work together, and they're just always butting heads and shit.
Yeah,
that would have been fun villain.
No, you know what would have been good? Reveal that Mad Rex was a cyborg.
Oh, that Cannonborg made,
and Cannonborg brings him back later as like Mad Rex V2.
And
then what would make it interesting too is like the trio, like they're constantly like being like, oh, should we be with Mad Rex or should we be with Cannonborg? Like, and like just like every episode they side with like either one of them.
Yeah. I love the three-seaters. they cut off Taya's escape by camping at his car, and they're just taking pictures with it like it's theirs.
Oh no! I saw
dude, this is a sick car.
I saw them doing that, and I'm just like, I fucking love you guys.
I hope you guys stay good. There's no way you three are evil.
They need to go the same route that freaking Candelera and Lucky Hero went.
Or they eventually turn good.
Yeah,
I can see that happening.
Yeah, they just like they end up teaming like working for like Boondorio and like the Boonboomgers.
They just become like staff members of the reformed Big Bang Grand Prix.
Yeah.
Oh no, they become members of the space agency.
Oh yeah, of the ISA.
They and then they turn Yarokar into an actual Boom Boom car. That'd be awesome. Yeah, come on.
It becomes the head of the final mech.
Oh god. So yeah, this week we also got the debut of, man, this thing has so many names. BoonBoomLeoRescue, aka BoonBoomLeon.
I am very disappointed by the fact that it is entirely CGI.
Yeah. I mean, I get it, but it's okay.
I get it, budget, but...
Because if there's one thing Sentai needed another one of, it's a red fire-themed Lion Zord.
Hey, at least Tatsugami Lion was blue.
And barely used.
Yeah.
How do you expect a physical suit of a lion? I'm not saying we need a full suit of the lion.
I want an actual lion wearing armor on the lot.
Gal Ranger, Gal Ranger was able to get away with it by having, sure, it had CGI Zords, but it at least had the attachments, like, the claws, the head. To showcase that, like, they can also have practical.
Who was Tatsugami Lio voiced by again?
I don't remember.
Who was that again?
It was like the singer, right? Like it was one of those famous Sentai singers.
It's time for Buster! That guy.
Yeah,
oh.
One of the voice lines he has where he just goes boom, boom, boom. Fucking shit kills me. I love Go Busters. Go Busters is so good. Bring Go Busters back.
We can't. It wasn't financially successful enough.
Well, it's because it was made to be adapted to a Power Rangers show, and then fucking Beast Morphers was okay.
No, hey. We got fucking Steel of Beast Morphers.
We got Joe Chaku.
Spoilers for a show that ended a few years ago. We finished off the Venjik storyline.
Damn. Oh yeah, that's right.
The voice actor you're looking for, Lane, is Ichiro Mizuki.
That's right.
Oh, Mizuki. I know him.
Yeah, everyone knows Mizuki.
Yeah. Sadly taken from us.
Oh shit, he's dead.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay, so as much shit as I just gave BoonBoomLeoRescue for being yet another red fire-themed Lion Zord, I have to say its debut was pretty fucking awesome.
Yeah, that was sick.
Did you guys like the Lion King or the Kimba the White Lion reference of him up on the mountaintop and roaring?
No, because the 3-hour-long video you watched one time said that Kim of the White Lion was shit.
Well, no, that 3-hour video was finally disproving that the Lion King had nothing to do with Kimba. In all these videos that are saying it wasn't.
That's right.
I just don't involve myself with that discussion.
Yeah.
Yeah, I assumed that was a Gal Lion reference, but who knows? But yeah, so we have it in its vehicle form. It attaches the small piece to the ladder, so it extends up in the building for Taya to save the children.
The fire truck summons an even smaller fire truck. That blew my mind, man.
The little boom boom car part fits into the front of the big vehicle trailer part, and that's how it makes the complete form. And then the fucking boom boom car flips around backwards, and the lion head is actually the back of the boom boom car, so that's how it switches modes.
And to quote Smosh, you're naked and your parents come home.
Fire truck.
Thank you, Smosh.
I thought it was a really nice touch that when Taya like logs in and teleports into the lion vehicle, it's him sliding down a fire pole. That's a nice detail.
To quote Dan Aykroyd from Ghostbusters, "This place is great. When can we move in?"
Another really nice shot that I feel was a clear reference to previous Sentai was when the giant fire truck vehicle shows up and starts driving down the road. We get this one shot of all the other cars moving out of the way.
Yeah, that is, I want to say it's a reference to Boonboomger, because Boken and Silver had like the emergency vehicles.
I feel like either Lightspeed Rescue or SPD had the same thing.
When one of the Zords was like coming up the road, like all the traffic would go over to one side to like let it go through because it was so big.
Yeah, so we get to see Boon Boom Leon, and then it attaches other Boon Boom cars to it, which go into attack mode just so it can do like 5 different attacks at once.
I am so tempted to get the lion just so I could fucking make that form because it reminds me of fucking Good Cool Kaiser VSX.
It is kind of a I wouldn't call it a clusterfuck. It's just way too busy with everything attached at once.
But I like that. I like when shit does that. Fun.
I feel like with the right ones in the right spots, you could probably come up with a really cool looking form, but conceptually, it's just a mess of an idea.
Oh, you can like the beast claws, like the.
If you could attach it to the lion's actual hands, I feel like that would be a good use of it.
Yeah.
But yeah, so the episode ends with Taya on the phone with his mentor again, and the conversation is summarized as, "Don't thank me, thank my big giant lion Zord." Oh, okay.
Yep.
Good thing he told me he was Boon Red, otherwise, oh man, that would have made no sense.
So next week is a fucking baseball episode.
So you mean to say the best Sentai episodes?
And also the debut of Robo 119.
Like, let's never forget the best episode of Q Ranger.
Play the GIF.
Which was the baseball episode. Yeah, play it. No, don't play the GIF. Can't play GIFs.
Just post the image, the still image of you know who.
Yeah, post the image of Shorompo getting hit with the fucking baseball. Fuck, man, I could like if there's an episode I could ever want to go back to watching, it would be the Q Ranger baseball episode. It was just so fun.
I actually love from watching the preview. I love that they have actual baseball uniforms over their Sentai uniforms.
And you can tell by the preview, Joe's so fucking into it. I can't wait.
I love the little glimpses of the baseball monster that we got. Yep. His face is the baseball and his head's like the glove, and I'm like,
baseball.
Oh, this is gonna be great.
Yep. Yeah, like Boonboomger's doing a great job honoring like its past shows. It's really nice.
Well, we knew this was going to be a back to basic Sentai, so they're going to go through the best tropes.
And I think starting in September, we're going to probably start getting early rumors of the next Super Sentai show.
What the fuck could it be? Yo, ninja dinosaur Sentai?
God damn it.
Time travel Sentai? Time travel?
No, we already did that.
Time traveling ninja dinosaurs?
Time Ranger was a commercial failure.
I know it was, but it's so good. Ninjasaurus Sentai. Oh my goodness. Don't give them ideas, guys.
Just a ninja dinosaur Sentai? Come on.
Just a fucking T-Rex with a ninja headband on.
I feel like we need to make a joke with Cell. Shurikens. No, we should make a joke with Cell that we like. Oh, we found out the next Sentai. It's gonna be like a ninja dinosaur themed Sentai. He'd be in. He'd be so back.
The Stegosaurus dorsal plates are shuriken.
Yep.
That would go hard, honestly. Not gonna lie.
Jan from Grumps would love that.
Toei, we know you're listening. Ninja dinosaur themed Sentai, please.
I just want to clarify that I personally would probably not be too into it, but it would be funny for a couple weeks.
Ninja dinosaurs in space.
I secretly want Dawn Brothers season 2 just so Ichi has to suffer.
No!
I want it. Any excuse to talk more about Dawn Brothers.
We're gonna have no, we can't see Dawn Brothers again because we already did the crossover.
Yeah, no, we shouldn't be getting any more Dawn Brothers shit for a while unless they do a 10 years later special.
Wait for the 50th anniversary of Super Sentai. Not next year, so 2026. We'll probably get
Momotaro back.
We'll probably get Momotaro back.
Anyways, feature topic time.
Back to Gotchard.
Back to Gotchard.
Well, this was okay.
I might be in the minority on this. I thought this was great if it had been an early episode of the show. This had the exact kind of alchemy high schooler bullshit hijinks that I've been saying the show needed more of, especially in the early game.
This did feel like an episode of the show, of the early show.
This had some actual inter-character development between our two lead characters. Why wasn't this in the show?
And it's only available in a DVD.
They came to understand each other more, and Rinne, her actor, got another chance to fucking emote.
Well, to be fair, she had to pretend to be Houtaro.
Oh, she was doing a great job pretending to be Houtaro.
So clearly this happens after the Gotchard Geats movie because the villain is a bunch of wizard Jamatos that fuse into a second version of the cross wizard amalgam.
Yeah, I saw that and I'm like, why do I have a weird feeling I was supposed to watch that movie before this?
Yeah.
Well, it's just I recognize that.
Yeah, I was like, wait, are those Jamato?
Yep.
What's Jamato doing?
What's Jamato with you?
Oh, who's that guy? I don't know. Hey, it's the thing from the movie, I think.
Yeah,
I need to watch the movie.
That's Cross Wizard. So yeah, Minato shows Houtaro the Fire Mars and Phoenix Chemy cards that they just have out of nowhere, I guess.
Hey, look at this Phoenix Chemy I got. Wow, how did you get that? Oh, it ended up in some woman named Jean Grey. I don't know. She was going a bit. So, I had to wipe her memory. Don't worry, her teacher said it was all right. He also has a school. Oh, for alchemy? No, it's something like that.
Could you imagine like a fucking exchange student arc?
The exchange student. I was gonna say the exchange student being the Kamen Rider. I'm like, wait, no, Forza did that.
Yeah. So yeah, Houtaro attempts to use the Fire Mars and Phoenix cards, and despite Cross Wizard's sudden and yet too late warning, the Chemies decide that Hotaro's not worthy or some shit, so they prank him by swapping bodies between Houtaro and Rinne.
And thank God they didn't go the Lupin Pat Ranger route of I'm in a woman's body.
Time for mischief.
Proceed to grab boob or proceed to reach down in crotch area.
No. I want to make like all those kind of jokes, but I can't and I won't because they're teenagers. So
yeah,
like, nope.
This is let's have some decorum.
I think that that's probably why they didn't go that route of like they are kids.
Although, like, I feel like they got as close as they could to that without having stepped over that line, because we then just get Houtaro throwing a fucking tantrum. These shorts, these small hands, this long hair.
Yeah, no, like,
how do you deal with such long hair?
I like that in Rinne's body, because like we know when like Houtaro like gets like frustrated and stuff, he rubs his hair a lot. So he was like doing that with like Rinne's hair, and Rinne's just like, stop doing that with my hair.
How fucking funny if like after the night that they spend at each other's houses or whatever, they come back the second day and Rinne's hair is just fucking princess garneted, like hacked short. I'm sorry, I couldn't sleep, but the long hair was bugging me.
I love that. I love that he was like, "Why do I gotta sleep in the school? She won't even let me sleep in her bed."
Yeah,
like,
but then
answer your own question.
She has no bed set.
And she let him
That too.
use like keep her bag with like all her secret shit in it.
But it's interesting how they try and match henshin poses but can't do it, and I'm just. And it's neat that the decision they chose to do would be to have them switch belts too, and it makes sense. But then it's like, you guys can do your henshin poses normally. Why is this a problem?
They have to be insane. It's like the fusion dance.
No, what pissed me off? I was so excited for this. Like they were like they finally got in sync with each other because like they understood each other's feelings or whatever like that, and then like. They're actually like, you know, henshining into like their proper rider forms, but then when they switch bodies, they also magically switch belts so they properly like. And I was like, no, that's bullshit. I wanted to see Houtaro henshin into Majade and Rinne henshin into Gotchard, and I was like, bullshit.
Half the belt mechanics, half of me wants to fully agree with you. But on the other hand, that's so fucking funny at the same time that I'm willing to give it a pass.
It's so bullshit. I wanted to see fucking Houtaro Majade and fucking Rinne Gotchard.
I was hoping for that too, but
what kind of like how we got the male Gokai yellow and female Gokai green and the
yeah.
I know we're jumping back and forth, but I love that while they're trying to match their henshin poses and failing, we just cut to like a solid 5-second shot of Minato at the railing, just like, these fucking teenagers.
Yeah, he's just like, and then Spanner shows up in like a fucking coach's.
I wrote in my notes, Coach Spanner. And then he comes in with some like "The World Ends With You" ass theme music. What the hell did that come from?
Yeah, he's just like, he's like, all right, I'll get you fucks in sync. And I'm like,
with volleyball.
No. You know what? That is to play. It's funny too because I was watching like Olympic volleyball on my break yesterday at work. Yeah, to play volleyball really well, you need to be in fucking proper sync with your teammates.
Seven in the chat has a good point. This was a perfect opportunity. Every Hyper Battle video has like a form that's not in other things, and what instead of Mars Phoenix being the form for this, what we should have seen was Gotchard, Sun Unicorn, and Majade Steamhopper.
Can I just say I didn't like the Mars Phoenix form. I didn't like it at all.
It's a little gaudy and extra and way the fuck out there, but I kind of like it.
Yeah, I just wasn't feeling it.
The only part I didn't like was that his hands were trapped and he needed help activating his own Hisatsu.
That was kind of cute, Rinne, like having to help him with his belt.
The double rider kick was awesome.
Oh yeah, and then we got like a cool shot of them like doing like in like seeing like actual Rinne and Houtaro like screaming like while they were doing the rider kick. That was kind of cool.
Yeah, and as they were discovering what each other's had been working on, like Rinne sees that Houtaro has been actually trying to study alchemy with his notebook, and Houtaro sees how hard Rinne has been trying to work at being a Kamen Rider with all these combat textbooks, and also the fucking paper with a list. She had a list of all she like was trying to come up with her rider name and had a list of all the different names that she had thought of. So I wrote those down. Kamen Rider Creed, Delayed, Rizard, Aid, Elfried, Galahad, Grenade, Ride, and Wind, which is interesting because Kamen Rider Wind is Fuga's form.
Yeah, why hasn't there been a rider named Kamen Rider Ride?
Well, I think the closest we have to that is the Ganba Rider.
And I guess Drive, technically.
Yeah. Aid, yes, the weaker prototype of X-Aid. Could that be a Ride? Could that be a Ride the Wind reference? I doubt it.
Ride the wind.
That's programmed.
Come on. Or something like that.
But yeah, overall, I thought it was a pretty good special. It deserved to be an episode of the show.
It was, yeah, no, I agree. It was cute.
An early episode.
I think it was just kind of missing that like hyper battle video like humor.
Wacky.
You get what I mean? Where it's like batshit nuts.
Yeah, them swapping bodies wasn't played for enough comedic effect to justify it being a hyper battle video.
You know what it was? You know what was missing? The other characters. Like we should have had like Kajiki hanging out with Rinne and Houtaro's body. We should have had Sabimaru and Renge there too. Like that would have been funnier.
Come on, I'm gonna teach you how to be a woman. What?
Yeah, like Renge hangs out with Houtaro Rinne for like the day, and then like Kajiki hangs out with like Rinne Houtaro. Like that'd be funny. I think that's what was missing. Was like more with the other characters.
Rinne just comes back. Rinne comes back after hanging out with Kajiki. Oh, how do you deal with him? He's such a moron.
It's just UFO this, UFO that.
No, just starts picking on him. Just, what's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? Or like Spanner, like, you know, like early Gotchard, so it's like Spanner's like doing everything for Rinne.
Yeah.
Not realizing it's Houtaro.
Yep.
Oh, that would have been good.
All right, well, that will bring us to the end of the episode. Jikai, Radio Sentai Castranger. Next week, I'm so excited because we get to talk about the Deca Ranger Tombo Ozer episode, the return of Yanma.
Hell yeah, good stuff. That's gonna be fun.
Yeah, I've already watched it, but I'm excited to talk about it.
Yeah,
I have yet to watch it.
Yeah, me neither.
All right. We are going to give a shout out to our currently active patrons, of course, which include our good friends Blaze, Armorhide, Sentai VT, Midas the Fool, Vegas Bear, and Jackaplier. Thank you very much for supporting what we do. As always, the primary source of our hijinks is castranger.podbean.com. From there, you can find our Facebook, Twitter, Discord, Patreon, merch store, all of our cool shit. Thank you all for listening, watching, liking, favoriting, sharing, subscribing, hitting the bell, and being awesome. Let us know what you thought of these episodes in the comments. Let us know if there's any other episodes or specials or movies or series you would like us to tackle in the near future. And we will see you next week.
Stay Sentai.
Stay something.
Stay in your own bodies.
Yeah, stay in your own bodies.
That's a good lesson.